The EDM iceberg contains a various amount of subgenres of techno music. Some are well known, while others are less known or completely unknown. Today, we'll look deeper into the EDM iceberg from the tip to the very bottom. Before we start, shout out to the user Knights of the Round Table Pizza who created and uploaded this iceberg. The so-called sky level contains the more chill part of techno music. No hard kicks, no fast BPM, and not too much bass. Everyone listening to music has heard one of those genres once in his lifetime. At this level you know what techno music is, but haven't looked deeper into this type of music. Electro, sometimes called electro funk, was one of the first EDM genres ever existed. It uses, as the name says, heavy electronic sounds with little to no vocal parts. If there are vocals, they are usually vocoded or electrically altered. Examples of this genre are Kerncraft 400 by Zombie Nation or Clear by Cybotron. Pop EDM is a genre of electronic dance music that combines catchy pop melodies with upbeat and energetic electronic beats. It often features high-pitched vocals and lyrics that focus on love, relationships, and parting. The genre has gained popularity in recent years with the rise of artists who blend pop and EDM, creating a sound that is both danceable and radio-friendly. Some of the key characteristics of pop EDM include pulsing bass lines, synth-heavy melodies, and a focus on creating a party atmosphere. Some examples of this genre might be Friends by Marshmello, Ride It by Regard, or Crest by Codeco. Lo-fi beats is a genre of music that is characterized by its relaxed and mellow sound. It often features a combination of hip-hop beats, jazz samples, and ambient textures. The music is typically produced with a vintage or analog feel, giving it a warm and nostalgic quality. Lo-fi beats are often used as background music for studying, working, or relaxing. Examples are Chill Noons by Chronicle or Whiteout by G Mills. Chiptune is a genre of music that utilizes the sounds and limitations of old video game consoles and computers to create a unique and nostalgic sound. It often features upbeat and energetic melodies with a heavy emphasis on electronic instrumentation. Some examples are Lost Companion by Tombo Free or Supersonic by She. Video game music is a genre that encompasses the soundtracks of various video games. It often features orchestral arrangements, electronic beats, and ambient sounds that are designed to enhance the gaming experience. Due to the console's limitations, those tracks might sound strange to new-gen gamers. Examples are DK Country soundtracks or old Kirby soundtracks. Modern video game music is the exact same type of music as old-school VGM. The only difference is its new age sound. Examples are all soundtracks from Undertale. Vaporwave is a genre of music that emerged in the early 2010s and is characterized by its use of slowed down, chopped up samples of 80s and 90s pop, funk, and R&B music. The genre often incorporates elements of smooth jazz, ambient music, and new age music, and is known for its nostalgic, dreamy, and surreal soundscapes. Vaporwave has gained a cult following among internet subcultures and is often associated with themes of consumerism, capitalism, and the internet age. Examples are Macintosh Plus or Beach Walks by Whitewoods. Disco music is a genre that emerged in the 1970s and is characterized by its upbeat tempo, danceable rhythms, and use of electronic instruments. It often features a strong bassline and catchy melodies, with lyrics that celebrate love, dancing, and the party lifestyle. Disco music became a cultural phenomenon, with its own fashion and dance styles. It was popularized by a number of influential bands and producers, including those known for their funk and soul influences. Today, disco music remains a beloved genre, with its infectious beats and feel-good energy. A well-known example is Funky Town by Lip Sync. Nu disco is a modern take on the classic disco sound, incorporating elements of funk, soul, and electronic music. It features groovy bass lines, funky guitar riffs, and catchy melodies, often with a nostalgic feel. The genre emerged in the early 2000s and has gained popularity in recent years. Nu disco artists often collaborate with vocalists to create upbeat, danceable tracks that are perfect for parties and clubs. An example is featured in the video. Vocaloid is a music genre that features synthesized vocals created through software programs. The genre has gained popularity in Japan and around the world, with many artists creating music using Vocaloid software. The music created using Vocaloid software can range from pop to rock to electronic, and often features catchy melodies and upbeat rhythms. Famous characters are Hatsune Miku or Canaria. Tropical house music is a subgenre of electronic dance music that incorporates elements of tropical and Caribbean sounds, such as steel drums and marimbas, with deep house beats and synths. It often features laid-back, summery vibes and catchy melodies. The genre gained popularity in the mid-2010s and has been associated with beach parties and tropical destinations. Known artists are, for example, Robin Schulz or Romy. Drum and bass is a fast-paced electronic music genre that originated in the UK in the early 1990s. It is characterized by its heavy use of breakbeats and bass lines, as well as its high tempo and energetic rhythms. The genre has evolved over the years, incorporating elements of jungle, techno, and dubstep. Drum and bass is often associated with underground club culture and has a dedicated following around the world. Some artists are Graphics, TB, or Voltage. Chill trap is a subgenre of trap that featuring softer synthesizers and a chill-out vibe. Compared to other bass-focused subgenres, it was intended to be more ambient, melodic, and subdued. It resembles future bass in a lot of ways. A well-known artist is NCS or Chill Trap on YouTube. Dubstep is a subgenre of electronic dance music that originated in the early 2000s in the UK. It is characterized by heavy bass lines, syncopated rhythms, and a focus on sub-bass frequencies. Dubstep often features aggressive and distorted sounds, as well as the use of samples and sound effects. Slander, Zed's Dead, and Seven Lions are all prominent artists within the dubstep genre, known for their innovative production techniques and unique soundscapes. Melodic dubstep is a subgenre of dubstep that focuses on incorporating melodic and emotional elements into the heavy bass and electronic beats. It often features uplifting and ethereal vocals, atmospheric soundscapes, and intricate instrumental arrangements. The genre has gained popularity in recent years, with its fusion of electronic and orchestral elements creating a unique and captivating sound. AU5, Hellberg or Scrux are some artists in this genre. Techno music is a genre characterized by its repetitive beats, synthesized sounds, and futuristic atmosphere. It often features minimalistic arrangements and a focus on the rhythm and groove. This style of music is popular in underground dance clubs and festivals around the world. The artists associated with this genre are known for their technical skills and ability to create a hypnotic and energetic atmosphere on the dance floor. European techno is a European version of first techno sounds. Some say techno has its roots in Europe, while others say its origins in the USA. Eurobeat is a fast-paced electronic dance music genre that originated in Europe in the 1980s. It is characterized by its high-energy beats, synthesized melodies, and catchy hooks. The genre gained popularity in Japan in the 1990s, where it was often used as the soundtrack for racing video games and anime series. Eurobeat has a distinct sound that is often associated with driving and racing, and it has influenced many other genres of electronic dance music. Electronica is a genre of music that combines electronic and dance elements with various other genres such as rock, hip-hop, and pop. It is characterized by its use of synthesizers, drum machines, and other electronic instruments to create a unique sound. The genre often features repetitive beats and rhythms, and is known for its ability to create a hypnotic and trance-like atmosphere. Electronica music can be both upbeat and energetic, as well as introspective and emotional. It has gained popularity in recent years and has been embraced by a diverse audience. Trance music is a subgenre of electronic dance music that is characterized by its repetitive melodic phrases and hypnotic beats. It often features uplifting and emotional themes, with a focus on creating a euphoric and trance-like state in the listener. Trance music is known for its use of synthesizers, arpeggiated melodies, and atmospheric soundscapes. It has gained popularity worldwide, with many notable DJs and producers creating their own unique sound within the genre. Future bass is a subgenre of electronic dance music that combines elements of trap, hip-hop, and pop with heavy use of synths and vocal chops. It is characterized by its upbeat and melodic sound, often featuring pitched-up vocals and a bouncy, energetic rhythm. Future bass tracks typically have a dreamy and atmospheric feel, with a focus on creating a euphoric and emotional experience for the listener. The genre has gained popularity in recent years, with artists incorporating their own unique styles and influences into the sound. French house, also referred to as French touch, filter house, or tech funk, is a style of house music devised by French musicians in the 1990s. It is a form of Euro disco and a popular strand of the late 1990s and 2000s European EDM scene. The defining characteristics of the genre are filter and phaser effects both on and alongside samples from late 1970s and early 1980s European disco tracks. On the second layer, the tip of the EDM iceberg, will identify the music you listen to as EDM music. You have looked a little into this genre and may have added some tracks to your playlist, knowing it's part of the EDM genre. The second layer consists of faster BPMs or more techno-sounding songs. Nightcore is a music genre that originated from the remixing of trance and techno songs. It is characterized by its fast tempo, high-pitched vocals, and upbeat melodies. Sped-up Nightcore is a subgenre that takes the already fast-paced music and increases the tempo even further. Neko Nightcore features anime or cat-themed visuals and lyrics, while Cyrix Nightcore incorporates elements of dubstep and electronic dance music. Overall, Nightcore is a high-energy genre that is popular among fans of electronic dance music. Synthpop is a subgenre of pop music that emerged in the late 1970s and reached its peak in the 1980s. It is characterized by the use of synthesizers, drum machines, and other electronic instruments to create catchy melodies and danceable beats. The lyrics often deal with themes of love, relationships, and personal struggles. Synthpop bands typically feature a lead vocalist and a keyboardist or two, with occasional guitar or bass accompaniment. The genre is known for its upbeat and energetic sound, and has produced many memorable hits that continue to be popular today. Synthwave is a subgenre of electronic music that emerged in the 2000s, heavily influenced by 1980s pop culture, particularly sci-fi and action movies. It features a retro-futuristic sound, characterized by the use of vintage synthesizers, drum machines, and other electronic instruments. The music often incorporates elements of rock, metal, and funk, creating a high-energy, cinematic atmosphere. Synthwave has gained popularity in recent years, with artists creating music that pays homage to the past, while also pushing the genre forward. Electro Swing is a genre of music that combines the sounds of swing and jazz from the 1920s and 1930s with electronic beats and modern production techniques. It often features samples of vintage recordings and incorporates elements of hip-hop, house, and funk. The result is a lively and upbeat sound that is perfect for dancing. Bounce music is a high-energy subgenre of hip-hop originating from New Orleans in the early 1990s. It is characterized by its fast-paced beats, call and response vocals, and the use of samples from popular songs. Bounce music is often associated with dance parties and features lyrics that encourage listeners to dance and have a good time. The genre has been influential in the development of Southern hip-hop and has produced several notable artists, including those mentioned above. Future funk is a subgenre of electronic dance music that combines elements of funk, disco, and Japanese city pop. It is characterized by its upbeat and nostalgic sound, often featuring samples from 70s and 80s funk and disco tracks. Future funk artists use modern production techniques to create a fresh and contemporary take on these classic sounds. The genre has gained popularity in recent years, with its infectious grooves and feel-good vibes attracting a dedicated fanbase. Hard house music is a high-energy subgenre of electronic dance music, characterized by fast-paced beats, heavy bass lines, and aggressive synth melodies. It often incorporates elements of trance and techno, and is known for its intense, driving sound. This genre is popular among fans of harder dance music, and is often played at raves and festivals. Breakbeat is a high-energy electronic music genre that features heavy drum beats and intricate rhythms. It emerged in the 1980s and gained popularity in the 1990s, with a focus on breakbeats and samples from funk, soul, and hip-hop. The genre is characterized by its fast-paced tempo, distorted bass lines, and use of synthesizers and other electronic instruments. Breakbeat has been used in various forms of media, including video games, television shows, and movies. It continues to evolve and influence other genres of electronic music. Breaks is a genre of electronic dance music that emerged in the mid-1990s. It is characterized by its use of breakbeats, which are sampled drum patterns from funk, soul, and hip-hop tracks. Break's music often features heavy bass lines, chopped up vocals, and a wide range of electronic sounds and effects. It has a high-energy, dance floor-oriented sound that is popular in clubs and festivals around the world. In recent years, the genre has seen a resurgence in popularity, with artists incorporating elements of jungle, techno, and other styles into their productions. UKDNB is a high-energy electronic music genre that combines elements of jungle, breakbeat, and bass-heavy rhythms. It is characterized by its fast-paced beats, intricate drum patterns, and heavy bass lines. The genre has evolved over the years, incorporating elements of dubstep, house, and techno. UKDNB is known for its vibrant and diverse scene. With a strong emphasis on live performances and DJ culture, it has produced some of the most influential and innovative artists in electronic music, who continue to push the boundaries of the genre. Moombahton is a fusion genre of electronic dance music and reggaeton that originated in the early 2010s. It is characterized by its slow tempo, heavy bass lines, and use of Latin American rhythms and samples. The genre gained popularity through the work of several producers who blended elements of reggaeton with electronic beats, creating a unique sound that has since been adopted by many artists. Moombahton has become a staple in the electronic dance music scene and has been embraced by fans around the world. Jersey club music is a high-energy genre that originated in Newark, New Jersey. It is characterized by its signature Jersey bounce beat, which features quick, repetitive drum patterns and chopped vocal samples. The genre has gained popularity in recent years, with DJs and producers from all over the world incorporating Jersey club elements into their music. Some of the most notable Jersey club producers include DJ Shawnee, DJ Small 732, and DJ Flex. Trip-hop is a subgenre of electronic music that emerged in the 1990s. It is characterized by its down-tempo beats, atmospheric textures, and use of samples from various genres such as jazz, soul, and hip-hop. The genre often features haunting vocals and introspective lyrics, creating a moody and introspective atmosphere. Trip-hop has been described as a fusion of hip-hop and electronica, with influences from dub, reggae, and ambient music. It has been popularized by artists such as FKA Twigs, Bonobo, and Massive Attack. Drumstep is a genre of electronic dance music, often called a fusion between dubstep and drum and bass due to its beat structure. Drumstep songs typically have a BPM of 160 to 180 and feature both the halftime beats of drum and bass and the low frequency, heavily distorted bass sounds, typically used in dubstep. Chillstep is a subgenre of electronic music that combines elements of dubstep and ambient music. It is characterized by its slow, atmospheric beats and ethereal melodies, often featuring female vocals. The genre is known for its relaxing and introspective qualities, making it a popular choice for studying, meditation, and relaxation. Chillstep artists often incorporate acoustic instruments, such as pianos and guitars, into their productions, creating a unique blend of electronic and organic sounds. Minimal techno is a subgenre of techno music that is characterized by its stripped-down, simplistic approach to production. It often features a repetitive, hypnotic beat and a focus on subtle changes in sound and texture. The genre is known for its use of minimalistic instrumentation and a lack of melody, with a heavy emphasis on rhythm and percussion. Minimal techno is often associated with underground club scenes and is popular among techno enthusiasts. Vocal trance is a subgenre of trance music that features uplifting melodies and powerful beats, often accompanied by female vocals. The lyrics often focus on themes of love, empowerment, and self-discovery. The genre has gained popularity in recent years, with many artists incorporating elements of pop and electronic dance music into their tracks. Some of the most notable vocal trance artists include Maya Wright, Christina Novelli, and Emma Hewitt. Ambient music is a genre characterized by its atmospheric and ethereal soundscapes. It often features minimalistic instrumentation, repetitive patterns, and a focus on texture and mood rather than melody or rhythm. The genre emerged in the 1970s and has since evolved to encompass a wide range of styles and approaches. Some of its key features include the use of electronic and acoustic instruments, field recordings, and the incorporation of natural sounds. Ambient music is often associated with relaxation, meditation, and contemplation, and has been used in a variety of settings, including film soundtracks, art installations, and therapeutic environments. Glitch hop is a subgenre of electronic music that combines elements of hip-hop, funk, and glitchy sound effects. It is characterized by its heavy use of chopped-up samples, distorted basslines, and intricate rhythms. Glitch hop often features glitchy and experimental soundscapes, creating a unique and futuristic atmosphere. The genre has gained popularity in recent years, with artists incorporating elements of dubstep, trap, and other electronic genres into their music. New wave is a genre of music that emerged in the late 1970s and early 1980s. It is characterized by its use of synthesizers, electronic drums, and a focus on melody and rhythm. The lyrics often deal with themes of love, relationships, and social issues. The music is known for its upbeat and danceable sound, but also has a darker and more introspective side. The genre has been influential in shaping modern pop and rock music. Progressive house is a subgenre of electronic dance music that emerged in the early 1990s. It is characterized by a steady and melodic beat that gradually builds up and progresses throughout the track. The genre often incorporates elements of trance, techno, and house music, and is known for its uplifting and euphoric sound. It has become increasingly popular in recent years, with many DJs and producers incorporating progressive house into their sets. Ambient house music is a subgenre of electronic dance music that combines the atmospheric and ethereal sounds of ambient music with the rhythmic and energetic beats of house music. It often features dreamy melodies, lush textures, and hypnotic rhythms that create a relaxing and immersive listening experience. The genre has gained popularity in recent years, with artists incorporating elements of techno, trance, and other electronic genres into their productions. Progressive trance is a subgenre of trance music that is characterized by its melodic and uplifting sound. It typically features a slower tempo than other trance subgenres, with a focus on building a gradual progression of energy throughout the track. The genre often incorporates elements of house music, such as a 4-on-the-floor beat and a strong emphasis on the bass line. Progressive trance is known for its emotional and atmospheric qualities, with soaring synths and ethereal vocals creating a dreamy and euphoric vibe. It has gained popularity in recent years with the rise of artists such as Above and Beyond, Seven Lions, and Tritnal. Uplifting trance is a subgenre of trance music that aims to create a euphoric and uplifting experience for the listener. It typically features melodic and emotional synth lines, driving bass lines, and uplifting chord progressions. The genre often incorporates elements of progressive trance and vocal trance, and is known for its positive and uplifting themes. Popular artists in this genre include those who create music that is both energetic and emotional, with a focus on creating a sense of unity and connection among listeners. Bitpop is a subgenre of electronic music that combines elements of chiptune and pop music. It is characterized by its use of 8-bit sounds and nostalgic video game references, often mixed with catchy melodies and upbeat rhythms. Bitpop artists often incorporate glitchy effects and distorted vocals to create a unique sound that is both playful and energetic. On sea level or much more deeper into EDM music, you may have playlists only consisting of EDM songs. In this layer, songs start to contain more bass and start becoming faster. Listeners on this level know what they're dealing with, but haven't reached the level of what some might consider a fan of techno music. Daycore, also known as slowed down song, slowed down version, slowed down music, slowed down remix, or simply slowed down, is a technique of remixing and a subgenre that derived from chopped and screwed hip-hop and vaporwave, which involves slowing down to a previously existing song. Funky breaks is a genre of music that combines elements of funk, soul, and hip-hop with electronic beats and samples. It is characterized by its heavy use of breakbeats, funky basslines, and catchy melodies. The genre often features live instrumentation, such as horns and guitars, and incorporates samples from classic funk and soul records. Funky breaks music is known for its upbeat and energetic sound, and is often used in dance clubs and other high-energy settings. Jungle music is a subgenre of electronic dance music that originated in the UK in the early 1990s. It is characterized by its fast breakbeats, heavy basslines, and use of reggae and dub samples. Jungle music often incorporates elements of hip-hop, soul, and funk, and is known for its high energy and frenetic pace. It has been influential in the development of drum and bass. Kawaii future bass is a subgenre of electronic dance music that combines elements of future bass with cute and playful sounds. It often features high-pitched vocal samples, bubbly synths, and upbeat rhythms. The genre is known for its light-hearted and whimsical nature, and is popular in anime and gaming communities. Grime is a British music genre that emerged in the early 2000s. It is characterized by fast-paced, aggressive beats and lyrics that often address social and political issues. The genre is heavily influenced by UK garage, dancehall, and hip-hop. Grime has gained mainstream popularity in recent years, with artists often collaborating with mainstream musicians. It is known for its energetic live performances and has become a symbol of British youth culture. Classic dubstep is a subgenre of electronic dance music that originated in the early 2000s. It is characterized by its heavy bass lines, syncopated rhythms, and use of wobble and modulation effects. Classic dubstep often features sparse arrangements and atmospheric soundscapes, creating a dark and moody vibe. It has been known to incorporate elements of other genres, such as reggae and hip-hop. Riddim is a popular music genre that originated in Jamaica and is characterized by its heavy bass lines and repetitive rhythms. It often features electronic sounds and incorporates elements of dancehall, reggae, and hip-hop. The genre is known for its energetic and upbeat tempo, making it a popular choice for dancing and partying. Riddim music has gained popularity worldwide and has been embraced by many artists across different cultures and backgrounds. Substep is a subgenre of electronic music that is characterized by its heavy bass lines and intricate rhythms. It often incorporates elements of dubstep, trap, and hip-hop, and is known for its dark and atmospheric soundscapes. Substep artists typically use a variety of electronic instruments and software to create their music, including synthesizers, drum machines, and digital audio workstations. The genre has gained a following in recent years, with many artists incorporating substep elements into their music. Moombahcore is a style of electronic dance music that emerged in the early 2010s, generally having its roots in Brostep, Complextro, and other related electro house styles, with its name originating as a half-serious portmanteau of Moombahton and core, meant to represent a grittier, harder style of Moombahton. Some early Moombahcore combined Moombahton's typical mid-tempo dembo rhythms with more intense sound design, though that trend quickly faded. With its BPM usually centered around 110 BPM, the genre was often grouped with the similarly mid-tempo bass glitch hop, EDM, with both sometimes put under a single umbrella, and EDM producers often made tracks in both genres. Reggaestep is a fusion genre of reggae music and dubstep that gained popularity online in the early 2010s, particularly on SoundCloud. Reggaestep typically has similar drum samples as those used in reggae. However, the timing of these drums corresponds with the typical syncopation of drums in dubstep. Other influence taken from reggae include harmonic accentuation of the offbeats. However, offbeat rhythms can sometimes be layered on top of more traditional dubstep or reggae melodies. The tempo tends to be at 140 BPM, which is typical to dubstep. The drops in reggaestep are very similar to those of dubstep, but often follow similar melody patterns to reggae. Wubstep, a subgenre of dubstep, created by MDK. It is a genre which combines chiptune, complextro, dubstep, and smooth jazz. Wubstep often uses reticulated 8-bit ground timbre. This genre has irregular BPM, usually 170 to 200 BPM, in half-time. It sounds similar to drumstep and chiptune, and usually has a video game-based theme, and uses 8-bit sounds more frequently than drumstep. Complextro is an electronic dance music genre that emerged in the early 2010s. It is characterized by its complex and intricate sound design, with heavy use of glitchy and distorted bass lines, aggressive synths, and chopped-up vocal samples. The genre often incorporates elements of dubstep, electro house, and progressive house, and is known for its high energy and frenetic sound. Complextro has been popularized by several prominent producers in the electronic dance music scene. Dub techno is a subgenre of techno music that incorporates elements of dub music, such as heavy use of reverb and delay effects, as well as a focus on deep bass lines and minimalistic rhythms. The genre is characterized by a hypnotic and atmospheric sound, often created through the use of field recordings and other organic sounds. Dub techno is known for its ability to create a sense of space and depth, and is often associated with a more introspective and meditative listening experience. Jumpstyle is a high-energy electronic dance music genre that originated in Belgium in the early 2000s. It is characterized by its fast tempo, hard-hitting bass lines, and repetitive melodies. The genre often incorporates elements of techno, hardstyle, and trance music. Jumpstyle has gained popularity in recent years, with its infectious beats and energetic dance moves attracting a dedicated following. Its prominent producers have helped to push the genre forward, creating a distinct sound that is instantly recognizable. Psytrance is a subgenre of trance music that originated in Goa, India in the 1990s. It is characterized by its psychedelic sound, often featuring complex melodies, hypnotic rhythms, and trippy effects. The genre is heavily influenced by Indian classical music, as well as electronic music from around the world. Psytrance is often associated with spiritual and mystical themes, and is known for its energetic and uplifting vibe. It has a dedicated following of fans who appreciate its unique sound and the sense of community it fosters. Acid trance is a subgenre of trance music that emerged in the 1990s. It is characterized by its use of the Roland TB-303 synthesizer, which produces a distinctive acid sound. Acid trance tracks typically have a fast tempo, driving bass lines, and repetitive, hypnotic melodies. The genre is known for its energetic and euphoric sound, and has been popular in the rave and club scenes. Hard trance is a subgenre of trance music that is characterized by its fast and aggressive beats, heavy bass lines, and intense melodies. It often incorporates elements of techno and hardstyle, and is known for its high energy and driving rhythms. Hard trance tracks typically feature pounding kick drums, soaring synth leads, and intricate percussion patterns. The genre has a loyal following among fans of electronic dance music, and is often associated with high-energy club nights and festivals. Jungle drum and bass is a type of rave music which emerged in the mid-1990s. The genre is characterized by fast breakbeats typically between 160-190 BPM, with heavy bass and sub-bass lines. Jungle drum and bass began as an offshoot of the United Kingdom rave scene of the very early 1990s. Over the first decade of its existence, the incorporation of elements from various musical genres led to many permutations in its overall style. Acid house is a subgenre of house music that originated in the 1980s. It is characterized by its use of the Roland TB-303 synthesizer, which produces a distinctive acid sound. Acid house tracks typically feature repetitive, hypnotic rhythms and heavily processed vocals. The genre was popularized in clubs in Chicago and London, and has since spread worldwide. Its influence can be heard in many forms of electronic dance music today. Drill and bass is a subgenre of electronic music that combines elements of breakbeat, jungle, and drum and bass. It is characterized by fast, complex rhythms and heavy use of sampling and digital manipulation. The genre often features glitchy, fragmented sounds and unconventional song structures. Russian hard bass is a subgenre of electronic dance music that originated in Russia. It is characterized by aggressive and distorted bass lines, fast-paced rhythms, and heavy use of samples from Russian folk music and Soviet-era propaganda. The lyrics often feature themes of rebellion, partying, and national pride. The genre has gained popularity in recent years, particularly among young people in Russia and Eastern Europe. HipHop is a genre of music that combines elements of pop, electronic dance music, and hip-hop. It is characterized by its high-energy beats, heavily processed vocals, and often surreal or futuristic lyrics. The genre has gained popularity in recent years, particularly on social media platforms like TikTok. Artists in this genre often use bright colors and bold visuals in their music videos and promotional materials. Hard trap is a new trap subgenre invented by same name and later popularized by artists such as Gravida and Lit Lords. It combines trap music with a same name supersaw, a type of supersaw that sounds less melodic and ecstatic, sounding more low, hard, and serious. To the bottom is Gravida and Lit Lords, raw side, not the altered supersaw and the trap drums. Dark synth is a subgenre of synthwave that incorporates elements of horror and heavy metal. It features aggressive and intense electronic beats, distorted synths, and dark, atmospheric soundscapes. The genre often draws inspiration from 80s horror and sci-fi movies, creating a nostalgic yet futuristic sound. Dark synth is known for its high energy and driving rhythms, making it a popular choice for action-packed video games and movies. The Twilight Zone is a part of the EDM iceberg, where most of the listeners of electronic music are located. In this zone, people have knowledge of techno and EDM music and can identify some. The most popular genre on this level is hardstyle, which much popularity in the last years. Squee is a genre of electronic music that originated in Scandinavia in the early 2000s. It is characterized by its use of vintage synthesizers and drum machines, as well as its focus on funk and R&B inspired melodies. Squee tracks often feature sparse, stripped-down arrangements and a playful, quirky sensibility. The genre has gained a cult following in recent years, with a growing number of artists and labels dedicated to its unique sound. Bubblegum bass is a form of electronic dance music that originated in the early 2010s, primarily in the works of producers associated with the PC music label. Many artists of the genre consciously embrace pop music cliches and common subject matters, often aiming to elevate them from their usual low culture status by reappropriating them as genuine, unconventional expressions or deliberately estranged and alienated musical experiments. This is sometimes achieved through the sampling of existing pop pieces, though the involvement of independent vocalists is just as common. These reimaginings of pop music further try to amplify its cuteness, femininity, and romance to extreme levels, and to introduce its light-heartedness and melodiosity in stranger, typically more chaotic sonic environments. This is often achieved by pitched up and sped up vocals, off-kilter and plastic sounding synths, and syncopated, chopped up rhythms featuring bouncy, compressed percussion. Neurofunk is a subgenre of drum and bass that is characterized by its dark, gritty, and futuristic sound. It features complex and intricate drum patterns, heavy bass lines, and often incorporates elements of sci-fi and horror. The genre has gained popularity in recent years and has been embraced by fans of electronic music who enjoy its intense and energetic sound. UK bass music is a genre that emerged in the UK in the early 2000s, blending elements of garage, dubstep, and house music. It is characterized by its heavy bass lines, syncopated rhythms, and use of electronic production techniques. The genre has evolved over the years, incorporating elements of techno, ambient, and experimental music. It is often associated with underground club culture and has a strong following among the electronic music enthusiasts. UK Garage is a genre of electronic dance music that originated in the United Kingdom in the mid-1990s. It is characterized by its syncopated rhythms, chopped-up vocal samples, and use of drum machines and synthesizers. The genre has evolved over time, incorporating elements of hip-hop, R&B, and soul. It has been popularized by artists who have brought their own unique style to the genre, resulting in a diverse range of sounds and subgenres. Darkstep is a subgenre of drum and bass music that is characterized by its aggressive and dark sound. It often features distorted bass lines, heavy beats, and eerie atmospheres. The genre is known for its use of industrial and horror-inspired sounds, creating a sense of tension and unease. Darkstep artists often incorporate elements of other genres, such as metal and dubstep, into their music, resulting in a unique and intense sound. Wubstep is a variation of dubstep created by snails that is similar to Brostep, but has distinct bass gurgles instead of growls. It is heavily based on vibrating basses in a tempo of around 150 BPM. Kawaii Step, gleaming and vibrant, with electro-pop elements featuring animated synthesizer, mallets, and synth drums to create an energetic and happy mood. Hard Psy is a version of psytrance with a much harder sound. Suomisandi is a subgenre of psychedelic trance music that originated in Finland in the late 1990s. It is characterized by its unique blend of traditional Finnish folk music, techno, and trance elements, resulting in a distinct and quirky sound. Suomisandi often features unconventional rhythms, heavy use of samples and sound effects, and a playful and humorous approach to music making. Dark psytrance is a subgenre of psychedelic trance music that is characterized by its intense, fast-paced beats and eerie, ominous melodies. It often features distorted, twisted sounds and heavy bass lines that create a dark and hypnotic atmosphere. The genre is known for its use of unconventional sound effects and samples, creating a unique and otherworldly experience for listeners. Goa trance is a subgenre of trance music that originated in Goa, India in the 1990s. It is characterized by its psychedelic sound, often featuring complex melodies, hypnotic rhythms, and trippy effects. The genre is heavily influenced by Indian classical music, as well as electronic music from around the world. Goa trance is often associated with spiritual and mystical themes, and is known for its energetic and uplifting vibe. It has a dedicated following of fans who appreciate its unique sound and the sense of community it fosters. Tech trance is a subgenre of trance music that combines the driving beats and bass lines of techno with the melodic and uplifting elements of trance. It is characterized by its fast tempo, heavy use of percussion and synth steps, and a focus on creating a hypnotic and energetic atmosphere on the dance floor. The genre has gained popularity in recent years with artists such as Tempo Giusto, Dennis Shepard, and Martin de Jong leading the charge with their innovative and dynamic productions. Hardstyle is a high-energy electronic dance music genre characterized by its intense and pounding bass lines, distorted kicks, and aggressive melodies. It often features elements of trance, techno, and hardcore music. Hardstyle tracks typically have a BPM range of 150 to 160 and are known for their use of vocal samples and uplifting themes. It has a loyal following and is often associated with the harder styles of dance music. Tech style, or French tech, refers to a style of electronic dance music that sometimes contains strange noises and other things. This style was created through a fusion of various electronic genres. The biggest influences come from hardstyle and jumpstyle. French tech features high BPM numbers 150-169 BPM. Signs of French tech include the hard, typical tech style kick, which consists of a distorted clap and a kick, strange noises, and the rarity of the individual songs. Happy hardcore is a subgenre of hardcore techno that originated in the UK in the early 1990s. It is characterized by its fast tempo, uplifting melodies, and high-pitched vocals. The genre often features samples from popular culture, such as movies and video games. Happy hardcore has a strong following in the rave and club scenes, and is known for its energetic and euphoric atmosphere. The deep sea of the EDM iceberg consists of less known and harder EDM variants. They are fast-paced and usually have much bass in their songs. Listeners on this level may have EDM or techno as their favorite genre and listen to it on a daily basis. Breakcore is a subgenre of electronic music that is characterized by its fast and aggressive beats, often incorporating elements of hardcore punk, jungle, and gabba. It is known for its chaotic and unpredictable sound, with sudden shifts in tempo and rhythm. Breakcore often features distorted and glitchy sounds, as well as samples from a wide range of sources, including classical music, pop songs, and movie soundtracks. It is a genre that pushes the boundaries of electronic music and is often associated with a DIY ethos and a rebellious attitude. Techstep is a dark subgenre of drum and bass that was created in the mid-1990s. It is characterized by a dark, sci-fi mood, near-exclusive use of synthesized or sampled sound sources, to step kicks and snares, and influences from industrial and techno music, what some writers have described as a clinical sound. Although described as having a tetchy feel, Techstep's relationship with techno should not be overstated. It shares the technique of creating a high-energy collage from abstract, synthetic noises, including samples, bleeps and squelches. It rarely uses instruments that have not been processed by effects. Frenchcore is a subgenre of hardcore techno that originated in France. It is characterized by its fast and aggressive beats, heavy use of distorted kicks, and incorporation of French language samples. The genre often features dark and intense themes, with a focus on rebellion and nonconformity. Frenchcore has gained popularity in recent years, with its energetic and hard-hitting sound attracting a dedicated fanbase. Doomcore is a subgenre of hardcore techno that is characterized by its dark and ominous sound. It often features distorted and aggressive beats, heavy basslines, and eerie melodies. The genre is known for its use of horror movie samples and themes, creating a sense of impending doom and chaos. Doomcore is a niche genre that appeals to fans of extreme electronic music and is often associated with the underground rave scene. Euphoric hardstyle this subgenre of hardstyle music that is characterized by its uplifting and emotional melodies, often accompanied by powerful vocals. The genre is known for its energetic and fast-paced beats, which are designed to get people moving on the dance floor. Euphoric hardstyle is often associated with themes of love, unity, and positivity, and is popular among fans of electronic dance music around the world. Rostyle is a subgenre of hardstyle that is characterized by its aggressive and distorted sounds. It often features heavy bass lines, intense kicks, and industrial elements. The genre is known for its energetic and hard-hitting tracks that are designed to get people moving on the dance floor. Rostyle has gained popularity in recent years and has become a staple of many electronic music festivals around the world. Deathstep is a subgenre of dubstep that is characterized by its heavy and aggressive sound. It often features distorted bass lines, intense drops, and dark, ominous atmospheres. The genre is known for its use of horror-inspired themes and imagery, with many tracks incorporating samples from horror movies or featuring eerie vocal samples. Deathstep artists often push the boundaries of traditional dubstep, experimenting with unique sound design and unconventional song structures. Overall, Deathstep is a genre that is not for the faint of heart, but is beloved by fans of heavy, intense electronic music. Future pop is an electronic music genre that emerged in the late 1990s and early 2000s. It combines elements of synthpop, EDM, and trance to create a futuristic and upbeat sound. The music often features catchy melodies, pulsing beats, and emotive vocals. The lyrics often touch on themes of technology, society, and personal struggles. Future pop has gained a dedicated following and continues to evolve with new artists and sounds. On the bottom of the iceberg you find genres that even fans of EDM music rarely listen to because of their hardness and their sound. Only hardcore EDM or techno fans will listen to those genres regularly. There's only a little information about this genre. It says a genre which is the result of combining breakcore, baroque and industrial genres with death metal influences. Speedcore is an extreme subgenre of hardcore techno that is characterized by its high tempo, aggressive beats, and distorted sounds. It often features complex and chaotic rhythms, as well as intense and abrasive sound effects. The genre is known for pushing the boundaries of electronic music, with some tracks reaching speeds of over 1000 beats per minute. Speedcore has a small but dedicated fanbase, and is often associated with underground rave culture. Industrial hardcore is a subgenre of hardcore techno that incorporates elements of industrial music, such as heavy, distorted sounds and aggressive vocals. It is characterized by its fast tempo, pounding beats, and use of harsh, metallic sounds. The genre often features politically charged lyrics and the dark, dystopian aesthetic. Crossbreed is what you get when you cross hardcore with drum and bass, to be more specific. Industrial hardcore and darkstep. It takes the intensity and the heavy-hitting kicks of industrial and fuses it with the tempo and the crispy goodness of darkstep snares. A crossbreed drop usually goes kick snare, but it can also have one section of kicks and another section of snares. Dubstyle is a short-lived genre that combines hardstyle kicks with dubstep rhythms and wobbles. Dubstyle was first popularized by Headhunters and Brennan Hart in their song The MF Point of Perfection, which utilizes dubstep basslines and rhythms with the usual hardstyle leads and kicks. Other notable dubstyle artists include Pavlo and Bioweapon. Hard vapor is a subgenre of electronic music that combines elements of industrial, techno, and noise with the distorted sounds of vaporwave. It is characterized by aggressive beats, harsh noise, and dystopian themes, often featuring distorted vocals and samples from popular culture. The genre is known for its intense and chaotic sound, and has gained a cult following among fans of experimental music. Nightcore is a subgenre of hardcore techno that emerged in the early 1990s. It is characterized by its aggressive and fast-paced beats, distorted synthesizers, and heavy use of samples from horror films and other sources. The lyrics often deal with themes of violence, terrorism, and the occult. The genre has a strong following in the Netherlands, where it originated, and has since spread to other parts of Europe. Its most prominent artists are known for their high-energy live performances and their use of pyrotechnics and other special effects. Lowly-core is a genre of breakcore characterized by heavily distorted or high-pitched anime vocal samples and complex cut-up breakbeats with extreme tempos. Songs are short, usually running anywhere from a few seconds to around 3 minutes. Lowly-core vocals are normally accomplished in a number of ways, either by speeding up a normal-sounding voice or song to sound more high-pitched, using already childlike samples, generally from anime, or chopping, slicing vocal samples and making them more acute. Themes range from otaku culture, primarily lolicon media and anime in general, to Japanese culture as a whole. Nintendo core is a subgenre of Electronica that incorporates chiptune and video game music elements into the sound. It typically features heavy use of synthesizers, distorted guitars, and aggressive vocals. The genre often incorporates themes of nostalgia and video game culture. Uptempo hardcore is a subgenre of hardcore electronic dance music characterized by fast and aggressive beats, distorted kicks, and intense melodies. The music is often accompanied by aggressive vocals and samples from movies or other media. The genre is popular in the Netherlands and has gained a following in other parts of Europe. The music is often associated with high-energy parties and festivals, and is known for its intense and energetic atmosphere. The two bottom layers of the EDM iceberg contain very much unknown or genres you really can't listen to as a normal human being. There are no words that could accurately describe what's going on down there, so we'll just hop right into it. Noise music is a genre that emphasizes the use of harsh, abrasive sounds and textures to create a disorienting and overwhelming sonic experience. It often incorporates elements of distortion, feedback, and static, and can range from chaotic and frenzied to slow and meditative. The genre has roots in experimental music and avant-garde art, and has been associated with themes of anti-music, anti-art, and anti-establishment. Static noise music, also known as noise or experimental noise, is a subgenre of avant-garde music that challenges conventional ideas about harmony, melody, and rhythm. It incorporates a wide range of sounds, including white noise, distortion, feedback, and other unconventional audio elements. Often described as chaotic and intense, static noise music pushes the boundaries of what can be considered music. This genre has attracted a dedicated fan base due to its unique and immersive listening experience. Drone music is a genre characterized by sustained, often repetitive sounds that create a hypnotic and meditative atmosphere. It often features ambient textures, minimalist compositions, and a focus on the timbre and resonance of instruments. This genre is known for its ability to induce a sense of calm and introspection in the listener. Extratone is a subgenre of speedcore that starts at 1000 BPM and has no set maximum BPM. Oftentimes, extratone will have large amounts of static distortion mixed in with extremely fast blast beats, which usually sound like a constant note, usually a buzz or hum with a changing pitch. It often has sudden increases or decreases in tempo to change the pitch of the tone. The melody is at a much lower tempo than the drums. Extratone between 15,000 and 1,200,000 BPM is usually called supertone, and above 1,200,000 BPM it's usually called hypertone. The term SUSID core has been used to refer to extratone with a darker, more atmospheric, harder and slower sound. Elements of harsh noise are often incorporated. Splittercore is a faster version of speedcore, with BPM ranging from around 600 through 1000. The stereotypical speedcore blast beats are often intensified to the point of becoming indistinguishable. Splittercore is often mixed with sections of noise to add to the chaotic nature represented. Gabba Dutch 4 Buddy is a fast-paced, energetic form of techno-rooted hardcore EDM, which emerged from the Netherlands in the early 1990s. Gabba tracks often fall in the 1602 to 0 BPM range and feature a characteristic distorted kick sound created by overdriving the kick drum from a drum machine, such as the TR-909, to the point that it creates a square wave with a recognizable melodic tone. Gabba tracks often feature synthesized melodies, rave stabs, and vocal samples. I have no words, just try to listen. Death Industrial is a subgenre of industrial music that focuses on themes of death, decay, and destruction. It is characterized by heavy use of distorted and abrasive sounds, including harsh noise, feedback, and distorted vocals. The genre often incorporates elements of drone and ambient music, creating a bleak and oppressive atmosphere. Death Industrial is known for its extreme and confrontational nature, and is often associated with themes of violence, trauma, and mental illness. Japanoise is a genre of experimental music that originated in Japan in the 1980s. It is characterized by its use of harsh, abrasive sounds and unconventional techniques, often incorporating elements of noise, industrial, and electronic music. The genre has gained a cult following for its intense and chaotic live performances, which often involve the use of unconventional instruments and equipment. Japanoise has been influential in the development of noise music worldwide, and has produced some of the most innovative and challenging music of the past few decades. In computer science, a sorting algorithm is an algorithm that puts elements of a list into an order. The most frequently used orders are numerical order and lexicographical order, and either ascending or descending.